Let me show you how to customize Excel color palettes in two ways. First, using the Excel interface, and second, by quickly creating and editing XML files. Then you can create custom Excel themes and apply them to your dashboards. Before we do that, let me show you how to save your brand colors without creating custom themes or XML files. This is useful to quickly share files with others because they won't need your custom files to see the colors you use. You can add color swatches directly to your dashboard as a visual reference. This way, anyone viewing the file can easily identify the exact colors used and reuse them when making updates. For yourself, first, you can save your brand color swatches under Custom Colors for quick access. Type the hex color number, and when the color is identified, drag the color patch to save it in your custom color list. You can also use the eyedropper tool to quickly pick colors, but always double-check the hex code before saving to make sure it matches your brand color exactly. Now your brand color swatches are easily accessible anytime you create new shapes, charts, or templates. If you're designing financial dashboards or branded documents, you can create Excel color palettes and full themes to quickly apply brand colors across files. And what is the difference? Here I have the Office 2007-2010 palette. Very dated. I can pick from a few other default color combinations Excel offers. Or I can create, save, and reuse my own business colors. For example, I can apply my Golden Classic palette to these charts in one click. I have 15 total palettes here based on my dashboard template. Each palette supports 2 main text and background colors and 6 accent colors. The preview patches show you the text, background, and 6 accent colors, giving you a quick look at how your charts, tables, and shapes will appear. When I create custom color palettes, Excel saves small XML files in these folders on Mac and PC. So let's create our own custom color palette that matches your brand. On Windows, in Excel, go to Page Layout, Colors, Customize Colors. On Mac, it's a little different. You will need to open PowerPoint, then go to Design, Themes, Colors, Customize Colors. It's the exact same color editor, you just have to access it through PowerPoint instead of Excel, for reasons only Microsoft knows. Once you're in the Create Theme Color window, here's what each section means. Dark 1 and Light 1 are your default text and background colors, basically Excel's automatic colors. Dark 2 and Light 2 are secondary shades that add contrast. Accent 1 through 6 are the main colors used in your charts, shapes, and tables. Hyperlink and followed hyperlink are the link colors. You can also see a live preview on the right to get an idea of how everything will look in Excel. Now I will replace accent 1 through 6 with my brand colors from my saved swatches. If you only have 4 main colors, you can make accent 5 and 6 as simple light and dark grays that keeps the look balanced. I will leave the hyperlink colors as they are, then give the new palette a name, in my case, Veridian Brand Colors, and save it. Let's test it. When I select my new custom palette, the chart colors update instantly. But remember, this only updates items that still use theme or system colors. In general, here's what updates when you apply a color palette: shapes, charts, and Excel tables. but regular cells, fills, fonts, and anything manually colored won't be affected. The second, faster way to create or edit your color palettes is by working directly with the XML files. To do that, right-click the file and choose Open with any text editor. The file is an office color theme written in XML. It's what tells Excel exactly which colors to use for text, backgrounds, charts, and shapes. Let's take a quick look of how it's structured. The first line simply tells the computer this is an XML file. Anything between the less than sign, exclamation mark, dashes, and greater than sign are comments. Notes for people reading the file. Excel ignores those. This line starts the color scheme and gives it a name. Dark 1 and light are your default text and background colors, what Excel calls automatic. Dark 2 and light are secondary versions that add contrast. Accent 1 through 6 are your 6 brand accent colors. These are what show up in your charts, shapes, and tables. H-link and full H-link control your hyperlink and visited link colors. And the file ends with this code, which closes the theme definition. Now, if you want to make another color palette, I can just duplicate the file, rename it, and edit the accent colors directly. For example, I will create a new palette called Apple Minimal Blue. I will keep the dark and light colors as well as the link colors, but I will swap the accent 1 through 6 values to different shades of blue and gray. Make sure you remove the hashtag when you add the hex colors. I will also update the comments in the file so it's clear what each color is. Especially useful if I ever share this file with someone else. After saving it, I will open Excel and apply my new Apple Minimal Blue palette. Now all my charts instantly update, and any Excel tables that use theme colors update as well. Just like before, anything I colored manually won't change. Only the elements tied to the theme colors will update. That's it. Now I have created a brand new custom color palette right from the XML file. Now, what's the difference between these color palettes and the themes in Excel? Color palettes change only the theme colors. Themes bundle colors, fonts, and effects. Here is where you can find your custom themes on Mac or PC. To save a full theme, pick your color palettes by going to Page Layout, Colors, then pick your fonts by going to Page Layout, Fonts, and choose the pairing you want. Then save the custom theme under Page Layout, Themes, save current theme, and give it a name. Let's test it. If I have a file with different palette and very different fonts, impact, if I only change colors, the fonts don't change. If I apply my custom theme though, both colors and fonts are updated. Here's an example of a dashboard variations using different color themes and alternate palettes you can use for your own dashboard. All of these variations are available in my Etsy store. Thanks so much for watching.